Alexa Bliss is currently one of the main attractions on Monday Night Raw. What if I tell you she almost got released from WWE during her early tenure in NXT? Interestingly enough, she's not the only name that has almost been future endeavored from WWE while in the early stages of her career. I'm Kevin, and here are 5 current WWE superstars who were almost released while in NXT. Number 5, Elias. Before debuting on Monday Night Raw 4 years ago, Elias was on NXT. While appearing on an episode of Chasing Glory with Lillian Garcia, the former NXT superstar revealed that there were several occasions where he was almost on the brink of being let go from the company. According to Elias, several officials who weren't in favor of him getting signed following the tryout became NXT officials, and their mindset didn't change after that. Although William Regal was on his side, Elias got put on the list to be fired multiple times from NXT for some reason. He was made aware of it twice, and thus his time in NXT became quite difficult. Elias eventually impressed officials in the right way and became the superstar that he is, being promoted to the Raw brand in 2017. Number 4, Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze was one of NXT's most popular superstars before he was promoted to WWE's main roster, where the company seemingly dropped the ball with Prince Pretty. Breeze then returned to NXT and has continued to team with Fandango. That's the way you're supposed to say it.
Why?
The duo are now former NXT Tag Team Champions. Even though Breeze has made it clear that he prefers to be a part of NXT, he revealed on the Edge and Christian podcast that he was almost fired several times during his time on the Black and Gold brand. Breeze disclosed that he was supposed to get squashed by one of the members of the Ascension tag team in a pilot episode for NXT, but they decided to deliver a proper competitive wrestling match. Triple H noticed the performance by Breeze and informed Dusty Rhodes that he was impressed. Being in the good graces of Triple H prevented him from getting released at that time. Breeze noted that this wasn't the first time he was almost fired from WWE. He nearly got dismissed when developmental was still known as FCW, Florida Championship Wrestling, but he was able to impress the officials and gained himself even more time to develop and grow. Number 3, Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is arguably one of the most entertaining characters on WWE television right now, and she's owning her storyline as the new heir to the spooky throne of the Fiend since last year. Also, what is that Papa Shango goop that's coming out of her hair at WrestleMania? I don't want to know, but I also kind of want to know. Alexa Bliss is also a former 5-time women's champion, but it's worth noting that her career didn't start to take off until she was promoted to the main roster. Prior to that, Bliss was mostly used as a valet for Buddy Murphy and Wes Blake as a tag team in NXT. During an appearance on the Not Sam Wrestling podcast back in 2017, the Goddess revealed that there was a time she was almost fired from the company. Bliss added that her initial good guy character in NXT wasn't quite working, and unless she improvised her on-screen work, her days in the company would have been numbered. She eventually showcased her heelish persona during an alliance with Blake and Murphy that got over with the fans. Alexa Bliss was able to make her storyline with the former NXT champions work, get nasty, get mean, and get herself up to SmackDown in 2016. Oh wow, that rhymed. I didn't even plan that. Number 2, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch hasn't been seen on WWE television since May of 2020. Owning her maternity leave, former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion has evolved into one of the biggest stars in all of professional wrestling. That is not just the biggest female star, but the biggest star in all of professional wrestling. Lynch revealed that she almost was fired on several occasions during her NXT tenure. The Man added that she had been fighting to keep her job in WWE since day one and gradually became one of the best known female wrestlers in the world because she just kept fighting. Number 1, Seth Rollins.
I have several questions.
Yeah, I know. Seth Rollins is on this list? He's a Grand Slam champion. How is he on this list? He's already proven his worth years over. How did he make this thing? He's the Messiah now. The guy thinks he's a god at this point. Rollins revealed in an interview with WWE.com a few years ago that there was a time when he became frustrated that he almost lost his job in the company. Triple H, who helped him remain a part of the company, helped him refine his character, through the whole arduous process. "I couldn't get along with anyone. I thought I deserved more than I did," said Rollins. Eventually, he and Triple H sat down and had a hard talk for a couple of hours. That was an important, eye-opening conversation for Rollins and helped him regain the seemingly lost encouragement and focus he needed to forge ahead. Since then, Rollins has won almost every single championship in the WWE, be it the US title, the tag team titles, the Intercontinental titles, the WWE Championship, the Universal Championship, the European Championship. Oh wait, that one doesn't even exist, but I assume at some point Rollins could get it if he wanted to. And that's our list for the day. What do you guys think? Who are your favorite NXT superstars? What are your favorite memories from these superstars on this list in NXT? I'll be jumping into the comments below, and if you haven't done already, subscribe to Sportskeeda Wrestling here on YouTube or wherever you're getting our video content. And don't forget to turn those notifications on, and remember, enjoy wrestling.